Let's get all the extra ice out of my freezer. It is not self-defrost and organized. It's Loves to Eat. I'm Suzanne Ridgway. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to take everything out of the freezer shelf by shelf, organize it, get rid of the excess ice. It is not self-defrost, and take care of that task this morning. If you are new here, thank you so much for dropping by and checking me out and clicking on my link. Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you to everyone who supports me each and every day. I'm a mama too, a wife, a homemaker, and I like to do a lot of decluttering and organizing. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and smash that like button. Please click on that subscribe word down below. Don't forget to tap on that bell. When we get to 600, we're going to do 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift card giveaways. And if I get 8 more subs, we have another items giveaway. 4 Dollar Tree items for new subs and for comments. And if you're new, you have to comment that you're new for both giveaways to qualify. Comments, keep on commenting. I love getting to know my community. Must be a United States resident. Let's get into the decluttering and organizing. This is my spare freezer. It's one of those tall stand ones. It was given to me by my mother-in-law, and it's not a defrost one. It's a very old one. So every so often, I have to come into the freezer and chisel out all that ice. And this morning, we're going to take everything out of the freezer once again and update my list on my phone of what we have in here. Take out what we need for Tuesday and Wednesday's dinner, because we're doing the banquet fried chicken tonight. And I'm going to get rid of that ice up on the top and organize it a little better. Start by taking everything out of the freezer. And I have towels I'm going to put down in front on the floor to catch all the ice. No real skill here. I wear glasses, so I'm just going to chisel away at the ice. You do one shelf at a time, so it's not overwhelming. Anything that's been in the freezer for more than 6 months, we're going to take a look at, make sure it's still healthy. These I love using for my meat sauce and chili. They're a pound of the logged ground beef. Grab goggles if you don't wear glasses, because you're going to be chiseling ice if you don't have a self-defrost. I just rub it against it, and it breaks off pretty easily. Let it fall onto the towel so it doesn't go onto the floor. Scrape it on out. Here's what it's looking like so far. Kind of chisel away and be very careful. And I scrape it onto the towels. Looking really good here. It's a thankless job, but I got that all out. There's just a little bit there, and that'll be fine. I'm going to start by putting back my pork chops, and I keep them on the right hand side so I can find them. Some more pork chops. Actually, these are steaks. Nice ones too. Put the steaks on top of the pork chops. Hamburger patties. I just had chili, so I won't be making it again for a while. Put the logs right back there. And I like to put anything heavy on the bags of chicken. We're going to go on the left-hand side there. Here's our banquet chicken that we're going to have for dinner tonight. So that's going to go right up here in the front. I'm going to have it with russet potatoes, either green beans or snap peas. I got that big chunk of ice out in the upper corner there. So now I have some more room. If you can get a self-defrost freezer, I would recommend it. Blaze up on top. The pizza should always be flat on top. That looks like the bag of pork chops that I have, and I want to keep those out for tomorrow. Got some extra bacon and some beef patties from the Dollar Tree. Just want to scrape some of the ice off of this one. Oh goody, 2 more breakfast sandwiches. And I have chicken thighs, it looks like. Don't want to put anything on the pizza. I'm going to put the potato tots back. Just going to wipe out a little more of the ice. Tater tots there. I don't like to put things on bagged chicken just to keep them from squishing and breaking because they are frozen. I don't need any chicken breast or at all. I got a ton of it. I'm going to put the pizza right on top of the chicken and the bacon up on its side. Got 2 pounds of bacon in here. I have this pizza from the restaurant, which we're going to take out for lunch tomorrow. My Italian sausage for Wednesday. Let's take out the bottom shelf here. I'm going to take everything out of the bottom shelf, get rid of this ice hanging, and put everything back and organize the basket at the bottom. It didn't take much to take out the ice there. Let's take out the bin here. My husband was just in it. And I'm going to put it up onto the table and we're going to see what's in it and organize it. Okay, the basket, I know exactly what's in here now. We need broccoli and corn. The corn I have is from the Dollar Tree. And we use that for the Dollar Tree dinners. And I'm going to put it in the bottom shelf, the basket where it belongs, and clean up the ice. These items are going into my little freezer, except for the pork for dinner tomorrow night, and the pizza will go in the fridge to thaw. And when you take things out of a box, make sure you take out the cooking instructions and keep them on hand for when you go to make that item, you know what to do. This has been in there for over a year. It's no longer any good. And we're going to get these into the little freezer. And then we're going to clean up all the ice here. This is my pouch. It has magnets on the back. And anything that we buy, I keep the direction on how to make them. And I keep them in here on the side of my refrigerator in the kitchen. That way I always have access for them. And I know how to make the foods. And I can discard the box and create more room in my freezer. Inside the freezer, everything is much nicer. This will eventually all come off. But that's what I'm doing for today. The pizzas are all flat. It's another pizza on top of it. I have my fries down here. Quick Heat Neats. Mrs. Field's Cookies, all the produce with some of the Dollar Tree frozen chicken. My chicken for tonight's right here. The big bags of chicken. Behind the fillets I have hamburgers, pork chops, and steaks, and a few extra bags of produce. Another look. That is it for this video. My freezer is looking good. I know exactly what's in it. I will update my list on my phone, and then I will post in my group on Facebook the list of everything I have on hand in my freezer, and I know what I need to buy and not buy to not spend too much money and stay within my budget. Thank you so much for dropping by and checking me out and clicking on my link. If you're new, I hope that you give me a chance and subscribe. To everyone that supports me each and every day, I really appreciate each and every one of you. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and smash that like button. Please click on that subscribe board down below. And don't forget to tap on that bell. And don't forget about the giveaways. All of that information will be in my description box down below.